In 3102 BC, after the Kurukshetra war, Ashwatthama attempts to kill Uttara's unborn child. In response, Krishna, the 8th incarnation of Vishnu, causes Ashwatthama to wander the earth as an immortal, bearing witness to humanity's suffering and moral decline during the Kali Yuga. Stripped of his divine gem, Ashwatthama's redemption is foretold to come only by protecting the mother of Kalki, the 10th and final incarnation of Vishnu, at the end of the Kali Yuga. Fast forward to 2898 AD, 6,000 years after the Kurukshetra war, where Kalki stands as the last non-city in a post-apocalyptic world ruled by Supreme Yasken, a 200-year-old totalitarian god king. Yasken governs from the complex, a massive inverted pyramid structure floating above the city. His regime is enforced by Commander Monas, Counselor Bonnie, and an army of soldiers who defend against threats, particularly rebels from the hidden city of Shambhala, who believe in the prophesied return of Kalki. Before I proceed, please kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, click the like button and the notification bell to always enjoy more of this. Back to the movie. It begins when in the above stated this dystopian society, fertile female refugees in Kalki are forcibly taken to the complex for Project K, an experiment that seeks to produce a secret serum for Yasken through artificially inseminated fetuses. However, the serum only becomes potent after a 150-day gestation period, and no subject has survived long enough for the extraction process. Rhea, a young girl disguised as a boy, narrowly escapes conscription into Project K with the help of Shambhalan rebels when little girls are picked and locked up. The scene later shifts to when one of the women whose womb is due for extraction of serum, but some rebels, led by Rumi through the guardian of Miriam, Shambhalan's spiritual mother, who believe she is carrying a god inside of her womb, attempt to save her. But Commander Monas asked them to be brought forward and unalive both Rumi and the pregnant woman he came to save. As Miriam witnessed these deaths through a scientific device, she cries and mourns their death. Back to Rhea still running to save her like within Kalki, because Commander Monas commanded his guards to hunt and kill her. When Rhea got a place to hide from the guard pursuing her, another young man who is also being chased ran back to a part of the cave where a bounty hunter named Bhairava together with his AI supercar known as Bujia. Bhairava comes out from the supercar and beat up all the guards including their leader, and they run away. Scene later shows where some women whose serum inside their womb have exceeded 120 days without getting potent are transferred, put inside a tube, then sent into the lake for fire while other women watch. Commander Monas getting frustrated for this failure of not getting a potent serum from this woman's womb, but one of the lead scientists in the lab where these women are being used requests to see Supreme Yaski and inquire from him what exactly he wants to use this potent serum from these women for. So Monas takes the lead scientist to Counselor Bonnie, who leads them to the Supreme Yaski, the floating god in his temple. But Supreme Yokis knows the lead scientist's intention is to kill him, so Supreme Yaski killed him first. At the complex, a Shambhalan rebel who has been disguising for the past 2 years, and among the women in Yaski's lab who have artificially inseminated fetuses, discovered SUM-80, a Project K subject who has concealed her 150-day pregnancy. The Shambhalan rebel reported some 80 and she is forced into the extraction procedure. Monas manages to extract a single drop of serum from her fetus before she is rescued by the same Shambhalan rebel who reported her. Some 80 was taken by other Shambhalan rebels waiting outside, and one of them renamed her Sumanti. Rhea finds refuge in a cave when some Kalki soldiers, including a robot, chased her. Unbeknown to them that they just chased Rhea to a cave where Ashwatthama has been for the past 6,000 years after Krishna, the 8th incarnation of Vishnu, removed the gem from his forehead and cursed him. Ashwatthama is awoken. The 8-feet-tall giant neutralized those who pursued Rhea to the cave. Also, Rhea has unknowingly brought Ashwatthama's divine gem, which came into her possession during her escape. After placing the gem back in his forehead, Ashwatthama realizes that a woman is pregnant with Kalki. Together, they set out to find her. Counselor Bonnie finds Bao neither human nor machine could touch. He called the attention of Commander Monas to this, and the both of them realize that escaped Sumanti is pregnant of a god named Kalki. So Commander Monas orders his soldiers to go after Sumanti. On their way to Shambhala, the rebel transport carrying Sumanti is ambushed by bounty hunters and raiders, but they manage to fend them off. Bhairava, a bounty hunter, continues to pursue them with his AI supercar, Buji. Soldiers from the complex corner Sumanti and the rebels, but Ashwatthama confront the soldiers to an extent before Bhairava arrive and join him, defeating the soldiers. Ashwatthama believes Bhairava is also a threat to Sumanti, so both engage in a battle for custody of Sumanti, who is revealed to be the mother of Kalki. It is a fierce fight, and despite Bhairava's efforts to use various scientific methods to manipulate Ashwatthama, the old-timer still subdues him after collapsing a structure on him. Later that day, the group reaches Shambhala. Miriam, the leader of Shambhala, happily received Sumanti, and rain begins to fall on the city, which signifies the arrival of God. The tree of life blooms in Kalki's presence. Every inhabitant of Shambhala celebrates Sumanti and refer to her as mother. Because Bhairava would not want to be banished from entering the complex, he makes a deal with Monas to capture Sumanti in exchange for entry into the complex. Bhairava returns to his workshop where he's seen redesigning Buji, his supercar, in order for it to also serve as a combat robot, as he plans to confront Ashwatthama when he enters Shambhala to abduct Sumanti to fulfill part of his deal with Monas. Ashwatthama reveals to Rhea that his walking stick is actually the dormant Vijayadanush, a powerful weapon that belonged to his friend Kana, a warrior from the Kurukshetra war. Bhairava deceives a rebel into leading him to Shambhala, then disguises himself as Ashwatthama and convinces Sumanti to live with him. However, they are intercepted by the real Ashwatthama. As they fight, the real Ashwatthama exposed Bhairava's identity after delivering some punch on him. Bhairava enters his super robotic car, and by then, Shambhala soldiers are also ready to confront him, but Monas and his soldiers breach Shambhala's defenses, and a fierce battle begins between the Shambhala soldiers and complex soldiers led by Monas. Along the line, Shambhala's leader, Miriam, tries to protect Sumanti, but she got killed by Monas as his soldiers overpower the Shambhalan rebels. Bhairava continues to confront Ashwatthama until Ashwatthama climbs the top of Bhairava's robot and remove the chip controlling the robot. Ashwatthama and Bhairava manage to save Sumanti from falling down the bridge after Monas blows the part of the bridge. Ashwatthama then knocks Bhairava unconscious before Monas captures and restrains him with a device attached strongly to the ground. Monas then descends to the same bridge and pick up Sumanti after knocking her out. He ascended back to his drone, but as he commands his soldiers to blow off the entire Shambhala city, Ashwatthama's walking stick and a leaf from the tree of life fall into the unconscious Bhairava's hand, reawakening both the weapon and Bhairava, revealing him to be the reincarnation of Kana. Empowered by Kana's bow, Bhairava, in a trance-like state, effortlessly defeats the invading soldiers and kills Monas. Snapped out of the trance by Buji, Bhairava returns to his former self and takes Sumanti away as Ashwatthama watches. In a mid-credit scene, Yaskin uses the drop of serum extracted from Sumanti's fetus on himself, partially gaining the power of the unborn Kalki and transforming into a youthful superhuman with 4 magical limbs. He picks up Arjuna's bow, Gondiva, and vows to personally capture Sumanti and her child to reshape the world. As we hope to see the continuation of this movie, please kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel. Click the like button and the notification bell to always enjoy more of this. Thanks for watching. Do have a great day.